Hello friends and welcome to the Southern Mountain Kitchen. Today we're going to make a hot and creamy crab dip. So everything you see on my counter is what we're going to use to make this crab dip, with the exception of if you want to include some chopped up green onion. So everything else you can go through with unless you want to leave that out. So we're going to start off with our crab, which we have in our container 16 ounces of crab meat, and to this we are adding 5 tablespoons of mayonnaise, which is basically about 1/4 of a cup plus a teaspoon of mayonnaise. To this we are adding 1 teaspoon of garlic powder and 1 teaspoon of salt. Then we have 2 kinds of cheeses. We're using cheddar and mozzarella, which if you're going to put the two together, you basically have about 1.5 cups divided between the two. And then we're going to mix this all into a large bowl, which we are going to add in 12 ounces of cream cheese, which is 1.5 blocks, which have been softened. So combine that all into your container. Now, when I put in my cheese, I only used about a portion, like half of what I had of all of the mozzarella and cheddar, because some of it needs to be reserved to go on top when you bake. Now, once you mix this up, you can add green onions. I cut up 2 green onions in this. You do not have to do this if you don't want them in it. So go ahead and mix that up. Along the way here, you need to preheat your oven to 350 degrees because this will be in about 25 minutes to bake. Then take a dish and spray it with non-stick cooking spray, which we are going to actually put our crab dip into to bake. So when you're putting this into your pan that you're baking in, get it all out of your bowl, get it into the baking dish, and try to even it out as much as you can across the bottom of the bowl, because when this bakes it is going to actually be a little bit hot and a little runny because of the fact that you have all these different ingredients. Once they get hot, they're going to make it a little bit easier to even out, but you want to smear it out a little bit to begin with to make sure that it's all the way across your baking dish. And once we get this completely coated into the baking dish, we're going to take the leftover cheese for the cheddar and the mozzarella, whatever amount we had left, which should be about half, and sprinkle it across the top. So when this bakes in, it's going to have an even layer of cheese across the whole thing. Now you will notice this is done in the oven, because when you look at it you'll see that it's kind of hot and bubbly, and you can see the bubbles, especially if you're using a glass dish like I did, and it will actually, you can see through it and you will see that it is melted down completely and your cheese is all evenly distributed and melted, and it'll look really great. And when it comes out of the oven, it looks something like this, and this is really a great tasting thing, and it's perfect for if you just want to have something when you have family over, if you're at a party. I hope you liked this recipe. If you did, please like and subscribe. And if you get a chance, check out my cookbooks, which are available on Amazon and in bookstores worldwide. The first cookbook is all about everyday cooking, and the second is about baking. Have a great day.